You ready to rock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Two Dads React. This is our fantastic YouTube channel that is here to react and discuss the new episodes of Star Trek Discovery. At the moment, we are about to hit episode 3. We need less sad book, don't we, Corey?
All
Less
over the
sad
place,
book.
yeah, man.
We need him to. We know it was a rough time, so we either need to like get some closure or
I just
something.
don't want
'Cause
his happy moment to be like
episode 13.
minute 59. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Right.
don't,
Like, don't
like
do
I
that
want,
to us.
yeah. It's just, I mean, like they really just kind of came down with like not even a hammer and like a final coffin nail. It was more like an incinerator and like a mass extinction, right? Like there was no middle ground with this one. It was just like, yo, he's found a family. No, it's gone. By the way,
Psych. Just kidding. Nothing for
real
you,
life
sir.
family's gone, and your Trek family's starting to go away now too. Like it's all.
Right.
It's like
You're
fuck,
now.
dude. We had to pile
like-
it on this guy right from the get go. Like, damn.
He's like a superhero origin story. He's like, I'm gonna get to fly now. Do I get to make me a? It's like-
Yeah, right. Like I'm waiting for him to like be sucked into like the spore drive and like actively walk around in there and be like, hey, and like start neoing the fuck out of shit, you know, and everything. Like that's I was kind of half joking with that thought in my brain after the last episode, like, but the amount of negativity they've thrown at him, he's almost gonna have superpowers by the end of this season doing something.
Hey, and also, different topic. Let's not sleep on Zora either. They're slowly and quietly like making that ship more sentient. You know what I'm saying? Like that she had the ship picked her name last week, and they're just kind of throwing like little tidbits in about the whole the sphere data becoming sentient. So I kind of like how they're just kind of, we're just gonna touch on this. Don't forget the ship has got a ton of thousands and thousands of years of data sitting in it that it's now becoming working its way to sentience. So that's kind of like the background thing that we've all kind of forgotten about for a whole season because it was the main point of season 2, but we didn't really talk about it that much last season. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, the big question is, can I edit this current video to not get copyright claimed? That's just we're fingers crossed because I didn't fucking do it last episode. So anybody who didn't see episode 2, please go back and watch it because it's being suppressed the fuck all over YouTube, and I can't help that. I tried. It may even be like there may be parts of it that are cut out that don't make any sense. So I'll see what I can do. Anyways, you're here. Thank you. Subscribe, please. Links below. You like what you see? Drop us a little bit of cheddar in our Cash App, whatever. But yeah, thanks, and let's see what we got. Ooh, that is hot. Hello. What are you?
I guess being aerodynamic doesn't really matter in space.
A warp bubble is a warp bubble. Doesn't matter what shape it's around.
I was about to say, like, it was just such a blunted nose. Like, you know, you just think of things that float, like with a point. Oh, look at this! Space ninjas!
Yeah, they are. This is the Quat Malat. Is that who this is? If we're at Vulcan?
I feel like, homie, when someone points a long, sharp thing at you and says, choose to live, like, coming overhanded with a blunt object ain't the way to fucking go about business.
Right.
Gravitational anomaly was discovered. Might there be a connection?
All right, so we got, like, rogues, and now we have, like, a group of rangers standing outside of them.
Is this a D&D game? What's happening
Yeah,
here?
I was like, look at all these characters being incorporated.
We believe Javini most likely is acting as a Kalan Khan on behalf of a lost cause.
No shit. It's kind of your guys' thing.
She killed a Starfleet officer.
Yeah, we're not just gonna turn her over to you.
Venture of mutual goodwill would reflect the spirit of
I know you don't like her, but she's not a bad guy. I don't think. Like she's.
No, she's just a
voice of
micromanager.
reason.
She's annoying as fuck, dude. That's what it is. It's like every middle manager person that you've never liked in your life because they're not a bad person. It's just how they do their job. And you're like, Like you can fuck off Monday through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday you're probably like cool as shit. But god damn it.
Circumstances, I think we can all agree that these actions cannot be allowed to continue.
Do you think all these actors, like especially the formal actors, like when they're just at their house, all of a sudden they're just like, please, like long pause, bring me the popcorn. These actions will be amenable to our group cause. Like just fucking around, like because they can't break out of like how they have to talk all the time for this goddamn show.
More likely they have like 12 takes of that because they jumble it up because no one speaks like that in real life.
Yes, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like it would be such a formed habit that you would have to carry it offset with you to like places. Tacos, please. Cheese, amendable. Greetings. Like what?
They're like,
Nah, she's really
hold that
short.
order. Don't spit in that order. He seems to be a little bit different, so just make it normal for him. But the guy behind him spit in his food. It's fine.
What restaurant are you going to where you're already like on the list of like food to be spat in? Like, damn.
Not me. I'm just saying. Just
I love your paranoia. It's
What?
so absurd
Dude.
and strong on just on anything.
if I'm at a restaurant and I get something wrong, they send me something wrong, I deal with it. Because what I don't want to do is send that plate back to then have somebody dump their nuts in it or something, or they're like, "Oh, you think this is bad? Watch this, fucker."
Like if it's completely butchered, I'll most certainly be like, "Yo, homie, we gotta sort this out." But I'm always like really nice about everything, so I don't think anybody really gives a fuck. But if they're like super busy, like I will legit like wait and be like, "Hey, it was fucked, but just put it in a to-go box, cause like I ain't sweating shit." Like
I'll go cook
tell
it myself back at the
Yeah,
house.
like tell homeboy just to throw it back in there. Let's go and kick it out the door. Like I don't need anything fancy or anything. It just happened to be a wrong order.
Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, like restaurants, airplanes, and shit like that. Like I never have problems, man, dude. Like I can go to an airport and I can like see a 1,000-mile line, and I'm the only line over there on the side that's like not catching shit, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is, dude, but every fucking time.
I do keep thinking about those cadets at the academy and just how certain they are that they are exactly where they're supposed to be, you know? And I used to have that.
Welcome to your 30s, homie. My life is here, but I'm not sure this is exactly what it is supposed to be right now.
When are people gonna figure out I don't know what I'm doing?
Do I belong here? How
Imposter
did I
syndrome.
get here?
Oh, but do take care to not touch the swamp kelp while it is in bloom.
Why, what happens if I do?
It's better if you do not know.
Now I need to know. Now I need to know really bad.
Feel like it's some crazy aphrodisiac for fucking humans. Like it's gonna be not like, oh, you'll die because it's poisonous. It's just something absurd that you would not want to deal with for like a full fucking day.
Right.
Like those poor people that just have spontaneous orgasms. Like something that sounds like it would be so cool, but then you just really begin to think about it and you're
This
like,
sounds horrible.
this is fucking awful. Oh God, no.
Love a man up and leave him without a ship.
I will return him.
Oh shit, is that a smile?
He's doing better. A little bit.
He's got a new theory. Primordial wormhole.
Ooh, that sounds pretty.
I was the wormhole before there were wormholes.
I want to go to the sciences institute with you.
Oh, no, you really wouldn't. It's
Are
gonna
they gonna be buddies now? They're gonna be buddies now. You called it last week.
Mm-hmm. They're our lethal weapon. Odd couple, whatever you want to call it, man. Like just two weird polar opposites that work somehow. Doesn't make sense that they're friends.
Handle it.
That was a really cool way he's just said that. He's like, I can't bring these people up to speed without detailing your loss completely and utterly. Like that
Mhm.
was that's see, such good buddies. Looking out for each other. That's not creepy at all.
I would go through so many pancreases. I'm like, just
So
because I fucking can now, you dicks. Let's go.
How do I charge this thing up? Let's do this.
Take me to the Cheesecake Factory. Obesity and diabetes, here I come again. Give me a new one.
No idea what it's been missing.
Do we still think that that entity is just a projection of the worm inside her? Because there was a being externally involved with the worm inside it. I don't know. I think they're just installing that worm in the thing. I have so many questions they are not going into about this. They're making this all about like feels, and I'm not. I need the science explained.
Guardian Z, welcome.
Hey,
Nah, I'm pretty sure we're about to see the science right here. Like
Right
we're gonna
now?
we're
Or
gonna
how
do
it's-
yeah.
or how it's not gonna work? Maybe.
Here's the bug. Take the bug. Put the bug in the new bug.
I cannot guarantee that your consciousness can find a new home in a synthetic body without a host's mind to guide you in.
See, okay. Yep,
He understands the risks. He's good to go.
she's a horrible translator. If this was 2 languages, you're horrible at translating.
It's probably actually a really good one, keeping it basic and straightforward and not answering to the nuance that like the guy did in like the really cunty tone shit going, he says yes.
Right.
Don't get me started on Rillick.
I will not. But I would.
Oh, look, she hates Rillick too. Your guys are best company.
I believe she may do the mission good. And it her.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Saru. I'm here to make everything better everywhere I show up.
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, read me bedtime stories, man.
Absolute candor. I dig that.
Yes, she does.
It's just like I need that.
Kawatmalat's sister nursed me back, unwavering, for more than a year. That sister was Javini.
Well, shit.
Approaching destination.
Have I missed like this like black outfit this whole time? Like
What?
hers specifically?
No, it's like their away team outfit or something.
Okay. I was just like, I mean, I remember that, but I don't remember
We've
that
never
like
seen it
shiny.
before this season.
Okay.
That's what you're asking. It's brand new. I'm with you though. It has like enhanced programmable matter that makes like the mask and shit when she got knocked into space in the first episode.
Even that I thought was a different suit. I guess I don't remember being so shiny.
It is very Star Warsy looking, like Vader-esque.
Comfort zone.
So outside my comfort zone. Oh, here we go. Oh, girl. Well, that person's dead.
Well, that was short-lived, and that's kind of bullshit. I hate when they do that.
Yeah, no, she got double stabbed in the back through the whole upper of your body. You're done.
I didn't want more blood to be spilled.
Tell your people that.
Come after me, your lives are forfeit.
Sounds like a challenge. Yes, ma'am.
I do not yet sense his presence in the synthetic body.
You're also a hologram.
Doesn't matter. When they're there now, they can do anything because it's
I don't know, man. When it
convenient.
comes to like well, true. And the plot says we can.
Yeah.
Like Guardian Z said, it could take some time.
It's like a fucking episode of just what to do with nervous energy.
Right. It's either sword fight or take a shower. That's all you got.
I'll tell you what, man. If you don't have a shower chair, you need to buy a shower chair and put it immediately in your shower, and your shower will go from like cool, awesome to like the best fucking thing you've ever done in your life.
Noted.
The
Shower
best-
chair.
Best thing, dude.
I mean,
Go
Christmas
buy-
is around the corner.
Go buy one of those plastic elderly chairs, throw it in your shower, and then the next time you take a shower, just like midway through, just decide to sit down and you go, oh shit, dude, I'm in a whole new fucking world of excellence.
The fuck is that?
I've never seen a species like it.
Agreed.
Hey, I just had a thought. My mom and I didn't really get along very well. I would give her the biggest hug.
Hug it out, ladies. Hug it out.
Something gonna
What
bite
is
your
going
hand.
on here? What is this?
This is Ancient Aliens.
Aliens. I don't have the hair for it.
Combined, we don't.
Our scientists often work in a deep meditative state to sharpen their focus and concentration.
He's like, well, I don't. I frantically pace and move and fiddle and touch and
talk a lot.
Generally worry.
Many find it to be soothing when experiencing emotional distress.
I feel like she talks like that at her house.
I wasn't aware Vulcans were so emotionally attuned.
I was getting ready to say, you're tuned right in there, whatever he's feeling.
Hello, little tracker.
I like how this shit's all like super rare but we could touch it with our hands and take a tracker off it.
Right. Just a rock. Just a rock. It's fine.
I need you to stay here as bait.
At least she didn't hide the bait part. I hope there's some artificial corkboard around that fucking thing.
Yeah, right. I wonder if Gray is gonna get to do a Jon Snow, and just at the very last shot of the episode, have that camera pan above the closed eyes, and he'll just go, and just wake up. Just that would be. It's like I've seen that shot before.
Well, that's why I'm here. To help. Or at least try.
And be a silver fox.
On top of all that, look this good doing it.
Right? Seriously. I heal the body, the mind, and the love of your soul.
I keep thinking you're just. Oh.
I kind of wish I cared about this part a little bit more, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there.
Because it's just annoying that we're going to like come full circle with it. Like he was there, and then we just made him not.
Right.
And then made him there, and now we're going to give him a body again. Like, you could have just skipped all that shit.
Reaching. And I'll be here.
Wait for the hologram to come back in. Don't touch the body! Man, the future's going to give a lot of people some roller coaster rides with this whole, like, other body shit.
Move away from the engine. Now.
Get the fuck away from that edge.
I choose to live. 100% I choose to live, absolutely.
That's what I would do, too.
I'm hurrying, but I really did a number on this thing, so...
The species sleeping.
Paul asked me the same thing a million times. I don't remember a glow.
She's like, yo, you gonna let me in that brain there, beautiful?
Let me get in there, man.
He saw me. And he knew I loved him.
Beck's like, yo, man, we are gonna make you cry one of these episodes. We are gonna fucking snag you. Well, maybe they are dead.
Right? Yeah. I would quit hoping too much for that.
Yeah, I feel there was your closure part.
Yep.
Really makes
There we
you
go.
wonder.
Wake him up.
You know, but like that's the thing. Should we really? Like, their planet was failing. Why? Because it was like us and we drove it into the fucking ground. Like
Right.
you don't get a new one at that point.
Another race to infect another planet and screw it up. Like their last one. Pessimist to the end.
Right? I was like, I hope those ships swarming in are theirs and not just like some opportunistic like warbird swinging in out of nowhere.
Right, just start shooting them out of the sky.
With absolute candor.
I need Tilly to practice absolute candor all the time now.
Jolan True, daughter. May you find peace with this.
What the fuck?
Are we not about law and order?
I also know bringing Navarre into the Federation will benefit millions. Justice will be served, Captain, in time.
Knew I didn't like her.
Bigger picture with politics.
And my recent stay rekindled my love for the lullaby.
Very beautiful.
I feel like that room is very warm and very wet all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we joked on the podcast that the
theory,
guy below
like,
him
yeah,
must
it's probably
hate
like
living below
98
him.
degrees in there all the time, very humid. I imagine though that spot is actually very cool because he's in all of that goddamn makeup.
In real life, yes. Yeah. On set, yes.
Yeah, that's actually cooling mist coming down to fucking keep everyone at a stable temp. Oh, you may get it. Here's your.
I told you it's gonna be the Jon Snow shot from whatever season of the Game of Thrones that was. No, never mind. We're gonna twitchy fingers. Close though.
Dude, I would be like, yo, I want just to get a synth body for 100 years that stays at 27, and then you can literally just turn it off. Be solid.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good. Just want a century in prime physical condition, and that's it.
Right.
Do everything.
I don't want to spend half of it hurting for no reason.
Dude, like, the way we die is so dumb. Like, we should get capped somewhere and just stay like that and then die.
Had some words planned, but they don't even come close.
It's okay. You don't have
They're like, oh God, we can all see you now.
Right? We get
oh, thank you. This is real fucking annoying.
Thanks to you.
It's like, yeah, it was this little fucking gooey worm slithering around in the ether out there.
We'll always be linked, Adira.
Now the question is, like, do they yank him off the show now and move him somewhere else, or is he part of this?
Yeah, right.
This fucking motley crew of pseudo Trek people now.
I have a lot more to talk about after this with that whole situation, but too much to go into while I'm trying to like pay attention to what people are saying. Uh-oh, somebody got a hologram of Quajon in their room. So Gray is back. So here's my big thing about Gray, and I'm not sure I'm gonna lose you about halfway through this conversation because you're not like adept in the mind or in the Star Trek lore of Trill. But there's the symbiote, which is like, for instance, on DS9, Jadzia Dax, right? Dax was the symbiote, the worm. Jadzia was the human shaped person that it was in. And each time Dax moves to a new host, it retains the memories of the previous
I know
ones.
all that. Yeah.
So I guess because it was in Gray, it retained enough of his conscious to bring him back when the host was just a shell. Because I guess we have to assume that his consciousness was there because it was able to be talked to and talk to. What's her name? I forgot, the smart science one. So, okay, so I guess that's why he's okay and back and like a whole person, not just a symbiote walking around, with nothing to base it on. But the weird thing is that if that symbiote was in Adira, that's their name, and now it's somewhere else, it should have like all of her memories from being, installed in Adira as well. So I don't know. Seems to be a lot more like sciencey stuff they should try to explain.
Yeah, but
to
that's
us.
also under the assumption that that's just the happy path and that's how it works. Like, this one was botched from the fucking get-go. So
right,
what data is actually because basically all that worm is a fucking hard drive.
Yeah, maybe
that's
it didn't,
all it is. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, when
actually attached to Adira like it would a normal.
Well, yeah,
chip.
like Adira had it, but it was like
do
USB device
here?
not recognized. But I'm like, I can fucking see it.
But I have
you
power.
see it on the OS, but why don't you let me open it? Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, that's what
I think that's a fantastic analogy.
This whole time, that's what I thought was going on, dude.
You're-
I was like, oh, it's connected, but it's not registering. Got
Yeah,
it.
the way this turned out, I don't think you're incorrect. I think that's right. So, all right, well, Book is better, so that's good. I mean, he's still going to be a little bit sad, but Book is better, so that got taken care of.
Yeah, but at least there won't be like all of this like now we're all on eggshells about your family because, you know, no one wants to say it, right? Like,
Right.
now
Him and
that he's had
Stamets
his
are
closing
buddies now.
moment, the only person that'll probably be like, "You doing okay?" is girlfriend, and then like probably Stamets when he fucking decides to pull out like out of left field, like, and it'll only be right before he goes into like some hardcore thing for his body or something like that, and he'll just be like, "Are you sure you can handle this?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, dude, I've been saying that every time you ask me this question, so yeah, we're good."
Also, him and Stamets' friendship is not necessarily the greatest combo because now you have, once again, the only two people who can fly Discovery hanging out all the time. So if that bulkhead happens to explode during battle, they're both getting sucked out of it. And then
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
like,
on a buddy
they
system,
should never
those
hang out.
yeah, on a buddy system, those two are never getting stationed in the same
Right.
spot at any point in time. But for the show, they're gonna probably constantly be doing like the cool interwoven tag team thing. Like, now that the network is just grab it with your hands if you can work with it and not like have some crazy ass tubes jumped in. Like, I'm gonna see one of them going like, "Well, you're the fucking brain," and then like he jumps in and is like, you know, and like Stamets pops out and starts fucking calculating. Like, that's the kind of stuff I see going on like now with those two.
I could handle about another episode of Stamets on Vulcan because that's hilarious. Like,
Yeah,
trying to
I would
work
like.
with scientists.
I
on
would
Vulcan.
love to see him and them have like I don't know, not like a math Olympics, but like an actual problem they have to solve, kind of like this one, but it's not so much of, hey, here's the data. Like, they both get the same problem at the same time, and then he wants to talk out loud, and they all just go like, "Ooh," you know, and then he just fucking. You have basically a 10-minute scene of him in silence around everyone else, like asking and bitching and just being like, we really get to see what he does when he thinks, you know, like
Right.
that would be a great moment.
What's funny though, like, I thought they were going to hunt to Vulcan for new ideas, as opposed to like confirming the fact there wasn't tachyons. Like,
Oh no, they went.
like,
Yeah, they
he-
went there, and then their academy was supposed to have smarter people and more other data that they could access to compare it to, I guess.
Right.
But really, at the end of the day, they were like, "Is the blue light in the sky? No, 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 no." Yeah,
Right.
oh,
They're
okay,
like,
cool.
"Oh, I'm sorry. All the work you just did, we are confirming that work." He's like, "I fucking know it's right."
Yeah, like
I'm
I feel,
Stamets."
yeah, like I feel like the idea of this whole thing should have just been her like doing the mind meld from the very get go. Like, they could have looked at that data in seconds and been like, "There's nothing new here that you haven't already found."
The human missed nothing.
Yeah,
Mind
right?
meld with him.
Yeah.
Right. Oh well. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and we'll be back next week for episode 4. See ya.
See you guys.